Now, in his address at the UN General Assembly in New York, Russia's foreign minister accused the US and its allies of double standards in their current military operation in the Middle East. Let's get the details from RT's Marina Portnaya, who joins us live on the line now. Good to see you, Marina. What exactly, just take us through, what did the foreign minister have to say?
Well, it's no secret that relations between Russia and the U.S. have turned quite tense in the past year, and that was clearly articulated in this speech and address delivered by Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. Addressing the international body, he spoke specifically about the U.S.-led Western alliance that champions itself as a rule of law. He says does exactly the opposite. He pointed to examples saying unilateral use of military force has become the norm, and the sustainability of the international system has been shaken by actions in Yugoslavia, in Afghanistan, in Iraq, in Libya. Obviously, he was referring to U.S.-led military actions in all of those countries. He believes that after all those actions have taken place, looking back for more than a decade, he believes that the world has become more unstable, that the concern over terrorism has only increased as a result of unilateral action. Sergei Lavrov said that Russia is committed to the international fight against terrorism and has always stayed committed to that, but he did warn against the temptation of making allies out of anyone who proclaimed to be fighting the Syrian government of Bashar Assad. He said that has been the course over the past few years, and that has also led to an increase in extremism in terrorist groups like ISIS, al-Nusra. He reiterated that Russia has supplied the governments of Syria and Iraq with weapons and will continue to do so because Russia will be working with governments to fight terrorism, not working within the opposition. He believes that is how the international community should be dealing with the growing problem of terrorism, is working with the governments, not coming in and paving their own path. So we did hear Sergei Lavrov speak about many more issues, but in this speech he hit it hard against the U.S. and Western allies and how they're dealing with the concern about terrorism at the present day.
Generally, everyone agrees that it is a key issue to resolutely counter terrorists. That being the case, this task should not be sacrificed to ideological schemes or the desire to settle personal scores. Moreover, it goes without saying that the fight against terrorism should rely on a solid foundation of international law. And, to the contrary, attempts to contravene the charter of our organization do not contribute to the success of joint efforts. The struggle against terrorists on the territory of Syria should be organized in cooperation with the Syrian government, which has clearly stated its readiness to join it.
Wrapping up his speech, Foreign Minister Lavrov said that it should not be allowed for national egoism to trump international responsibility. He said that all countries need to move forward in a matter of mutual respect and take one another's interests into account. If that happens, he believes that the UN could serve as a much stronger body to help combat all the world's problems.
OK, thanks very much to our correspondent Marina Portnaya, bringing you the very latest analysis from the UN General Assembly in New York. Thank you.